Hey, and welcome back to my room. This is going to be my last video for the day. Thank you. And I've made it. I've made it through. I've made it with editing issues. I've made it through all of it. I've made it through Colourpop packages coming broken. I've made it through all of it today. So this one is going to be new makeup releases. So if you're interested to see what's releasing, keep watching. So Colourpop is at it again. They just released the face palettes. They just released the Super Shocks. They just released the quads. Now they're coming out with a collaboration with Malibu Barbie. It's a full collection. It is a full collection. The palette, highlighter, three lip duos, a set of lashes, and a hand mirror. The full collection is $99. The palette is $25. The highlighter is $12. The duos are $16. It doesn't say how much the lashes or the mirror is going to be. But I'll just go ahead and tell you, as much as I was a Barbie fan growing up, this will be a pass for me. Not because it's not beautiful and Colourpop doesn't do beautiful palettes. I feel like between all of the Colourpop palettes that I have, if I purchase this, it would be for the sake of purchasing it because it's Barbie. It wouldn't be for the colors in it. It wouldn't be for the highlighter, for the gloss, for any of it, for any other reason than just to have it. And at $25, even though it's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, it's a 15 pan palette, so it's a bigger palette. And the packaging looks really cute. Their whole advertisement here looks super cute. Even the highlighter, it all looks really cute. Again, it would just be a collection I was buying for the sake of buying it, because I really I'm trying to avoid that. Buying palettes just to be buying them for collection's sake. And this one, it definitely looks like a Barbie dream house. All the Barbie products that you would put on your dolls, it definitely looks like that, and that's great. I think it's fun and it looks so pretty, but it is a pass for me just because I would only be buying it for the sake of having it. Okay, so Hipshot is also coming out with a collaboration from in the 90s, are like blowing up again. And if you are too young to have really gotten to live in that time, it was a great time. Early 2000s, 90s, like we had so much fun. There was really cool TV shows, lots of fun stuff. Toys were huge, so much better than they are now. Now we live in a technical world. Back then, we were actually children, kind of thing. So Hipshot is coming out. It's gonna bring us the 90s. It's the Hipshot collaboration with Clueless. And that's still one of my favorite movies. I don't know why. But you can get the entire collection for $108. It's called Cher's Locker Set Box. It even comes with a pink fluffy pen. It's the 411 Pressed Pigment Palette. It is going to retail for $32. It has lip oils, a blush palette, a 3-piece pen set. Oh, wait a minute. So her locker will be $108, but the Clueless collection bundle will be $82, and it'll be available May 11th. As fun as these colors look, there's a lot of neutrals in there, which I do like. It'll be a pass for me because, once again, this would be a palette that I was only buying for the sake of the collaboration, because I think it's really cool that everybody's bringing back these 90s and things, and they're just collabing with all of this. I think that's really, really cool. I don't know. But the thing is also that throws me off is it has 2 blue eyeshadows in it, and blue throws me off so bad. It would be 2 shadows in it that I wouldn't use. And I just mentioned Malibu Barbie. It had blue shadows in it, but 3, 6, 9, this is a 12 pan palette for $32. The Colourpop palette was a 15 pan for $25. So, like, I mean, really, it's up to you how you spend your money. But again, this would be something that I was buying just for the sake of having it. So Makeup Revolution is doing something kind of cool. It's called Relove by Revolution. They're coming out with like this whole line of stuff that are that's $6 or under. I can see makeup, eyeshadow palettes, blush, glosses, balms, mascara. I mean, there's tons of stuff, and it's all gonna be $6 and under. So like, yeah, the super matte pressed powders are $5. They have 12 shades. Colors Slay Empower shadow palette for $3. I mean, it's just tons and tons of stuff that they're coming out with. It looks like at least 15 products, including a dip eyeliner, a kohl eyeliner, a Color Stay contour trio, a setting powder, clear brow gel and mascara, highlight. I mean, they're coming out with tons of stuff, and everything is going to be $6 or less. So I think that's really cool. I do really love Makeup Revolution. I think that they make really great products. So these may be some things that I end up picking up, maybe. I wouldn't pick up everything, obviously, but I mean, I would pick and choose, and, you know, just to see how this goes. But I think it's really cool that they're doing something like this. They're appealing more to the affordable side of things, and I think that's great to give lots of options at every price point. So I do really like this, and I think maybe I will pick up some things from it. So Ciate London is coming out with a new collaboration. This is Ciate times Edna Mode. It's a Pixar collaboration. It's the little lady from The Incredibles. I think it's really cute. And the palette is actually a really cool design. It's actually really different, and I do like that. It looks like it has two, well, if I can hold on to this, two blushes, a couple shimmers, some mattes. Are they blushes? Let's read. Oh, it's a face and cheek palette. Okay, that's kind of cool. So it retails for $39. Has two gel eyeliners for $19. A soft matte lip powder for $20. A lip powder? I've never heard of a lip powder, so that's kind of intriguing. That's really intriguing. I do really like the design of this palette, though. Like, the palette itself is intriguing, but what is a lip powder? It's really different. As for, again, this obviously has a blue shade in it, but if I cover up that blue shade, still the only things that appeal to me are the two blushes, and maybe 3 of the eyeshadows. So again, I would be purchasing this for the sake of purchasing it, and the fact that it's a really cool palette. I mean, I am going to skip it, but I'm excited to see what people do with it. I think that's really fun and really cool, and it's a cool packaging, but it's a skip for me. So last thing I'm going to mention, Lipsy Gypsy, you guys know I wore the palette yesterday. I had the privilege of getting it sooner. She's releasing her new Barely Rose palette on the 12th of this month. It's going to retail for $22. You can shop the link in my bio and use code AshleyMakeup to save you some money. It is a beautiful palette. The shimmers are amazing. The mattes are amazing. The entire palette is perfect. It's an everyday palette that's so easy to work with, and she's a small brand, so it really helps her and her livelihood, and that means a lot to me. I can mention these bigger brands all day long, but at the end of the day, I'm catching myself using my small brands more and more and gravitating towards them because I know that this is their livelihood, and they're not a big corporation, and they don't have big factories. They're actually putting a lot of work into their brands, and I really appreciate that. One more thing I want to mention, this is the lipstick that I put on today, putting on my makeup. It's from Tribelux, and it hasn't moved, okay? This lipstick has not moved. It is her Lip Poetry matte lipstick in Jilted. It hasn't moved. I've drank, I've eaten, I've touched my lips, I've licked my lips, and it is still there. So if you're wondering also about her staying power, there it is. It is still there. It is still beautiful, and it still just feels like my lips. So I can really appreciate that as well. All right, and that is it for me. That is our weekly catch up for now, on brand releases. Probably towards the end of the week, we're gonna find out about the Urban Decay Prince palette. Gosh, I hope so. I'm sitting here waiting anxiously. Okay. We found out about Malibu Barbie already. I got my Colourpop Sweet Cheek palette today, and the highlighter in it is broken. But because this is obviously a super shock shadow, I was able to press it back down into the pan. So sorry. But anyway, that is our weekly catch up for everything launching. Go check out the Lipsy Gypsy. Go check out Triblux. They are amazing small brands, and they work really hard. You can shop both my links for them. Code AshleyMakeup will save you some money, and I will see you later. Bye.